I love everything about her. She makes me smile like no one else ever could. And the other day we were just laying in bed messing around and I could not stop laughing. And I just love that. I love to laugh. And she's the only person that I can tell everything to. She's my best friend and my person, and I just love her. That's all. I'm like obsessed with Harry Potter and Emma Watson. She's very pretty. Blake Lively's very pretty.
Go.
Hi, my name is Madison and I identify as a lesbian. To be honest, because I was growing up in a household where it was like not okay to be gay, so it was very hard for me. But I mean, I knew it, but I tried to convince myself that I wasn't. But I knew I liked girls since like 6th grade or so. I really was into my best friend and I didn't even know at the time. I was very into her and she was into me too, but we never did anything like that. And of course I would like flirt with girls, but I didn't think of it like as flirting. I didn't really know. Well, I would like to say I didn't know, but I knew. But I would try to convince myself because my parents, they made me feel like it was not okay to be gay or to be lesbian. And I don't know. There was this one day where I came home and I was wearing shorts up to here and a guy's t-shirt, and my mom was like, "You never need to wear that again. You look like a dyke." And I would come home and I would hear those comments all the time, and to me that made me self-conscious, and that's like, oh, it's not okay to be lesbian, you know? But then I went off to college and things got different. I finally found myself and I found that I do like women. And I actually met my girlfriend on Tinder because I was scrolling through the guys, trying to convince myself that I still like guys. And I was like, let's see. I switched over to girls and I found her and we've been together ever since, so. I would consider the first time us meeting kind of a date because we went outside, we had a picnic, it was nice and we talked. You know, nowadays it's like solely the internet, and so obviously if you meet on a dating app, it's gonna be like, oh, let's go on a date. So I would consider that to be our first date technically, but technically our first date we went to the Color Factory, and that was pretty fun. But I was begging her to ask me. I was like, just be my girlfriend, just be my girlfriend. She's like, it's too early, because you know, lesbians, they're like, let's move in. But yeah, we started dating very early in our relationship, or when we started talking and stuff. But I kept asking her and she was like, no, it's too early. And I was like, okay, then you ask me. And she finally asked me and I was like, yes. So half of my family doesn't even know that I'm gay, so there is that. And it just sucks. But anyway, she was driving me home and my mom was screaming and I was crying, and all Jessica could do was rub my arm like, it's okay, it's okay. But I'll never forget that. That's something I'll never forget. Part of my coming out story. But ever since she's been like that. I don't really bring up Jessica unless my mom asks. Yeah. In many ways I do. I feel like sometimes I feel unsafe to walk in areas or to kiss my girlfriend, because there was this one night where we were in the parking garage and this guy was just staring at us, and she was like, okay, you need to go inside to your apartment and you need to make sure that you get inside safe. I'm coming to walk you. Because he was just staring at us. And then another guy, so my apartment, it faces, there's one room that faces towards the parking garage, and this dude decided just to pull up his blinds out of nowhere and just like start getting undressed. And she was like, do you really think that he is pulling up his blinds for the view? Because there's a parking garage, you know? And so sometimes I feel that many men either stare at us and not like fantasize, but think, oh, you know, let's have a threesome, like sometimes, you know, in movies or TV shows, that's what they'll do with lesbians. But that day I did feel unsafe because after he was staring at us, he got into his car and he just waited for us to get out of the car, and he like followed us down the hallway to my apartment, and we stayed there for a good minute before she left. I just posted Jessica on my story, and everyone's like, oh, you're gay? I didn't even know. Like, when did you decide that you were gay? And I'm like, decide? What? But anyway, some of my friends know. Others don't really know. It's like only my close friends, you know? I would love to go to Pride. I think that I'd go full out. I do think so. But that's just me, because I like to go full out on everything. I mean, dramatic as possible. But I think that would be fun to go to experience that, and I would love to go with Jessica. I feel like it'd be fun to go with a bunch of friends or just with Jessica. I don't know. I do everything with her.